I bought my first house for my mother at East Legon. At that time, I gave the money to Azuma Nelson and his manager, Mr. Asa. That time, they had thrown out my stepfather and my mother from their residence, where Jubilee House is. It was WO's quarters. And they moved them. You have to stay focused. There are economic turmoil. You think or you dream that, oh, in the next 2 years, my company should grow to this level, my profit margin should be this. But natural disaster may happen, everything will happen, and you will not hit your target. You don't give up. You just have to stay focused. You know your dream. You know why you established a business. And trust me, it will bear fruits. Then cooperation, how you organize your business. The people in there, how you delegate powers, your managers. If you treat them well, trust me, you're going to succeed. So these are qualities, 7 qualities that you need for your business to thrive. I think time is not on our side, so I may not be able to go through the 7 determinants of business success. But I'll give the pointers to you at an appropriate time. Maybe you will have opportunity to, because I want to address some of your issues here. First one is productivity. The 7 determinants of business success. Productivity, customer satisfaction is very, very important. Innovations is also very, very important. Quality of your products. Quality of your products is also very, very important. Organizational development. Building people. In all these areas, if you put them together and do it well, you will succeed. Now let's come to campus. Look, your president says something that touched my heart. As a nation, we don't know what we want, and our priorities are wrong. Completely, our priorities are wrong, based on the statement the president made. Why do I say our priorities are wrong? Because special emphasis is not placed on technical education. Yeah, sure. I'm an employer, and I'm telling you, I have a plumber. Fine. I asked of him last week, and I said, oh, he's studying in America. You know, the way he's building his business. This plumber takes a contract for me about 5 million Ghana cedis. So 5 million Ghana cedis, minimum profit of 10% is what? Is 500,000 divided by 12. Divided by 12. And see how much it net 2 television or Ken City. It is only now that is going up. The director takes about 8,000, 9,000 home with tax. He has master's degree in sociology, in communication. But the plumber working for me with a contract of 5 million, I know they make more than 10%, but I want to be modest. He makes 500,000 from one contract that he took from me. And the sad part, VC, is that as a city or stand here, I'm looking for engineers, mechanical and electrical. And the sad part is, we went to India to recruit engineers to come and work in Ghana. When we went, they had a discussion with me and they said, the steel plant will take 1,000 workers a day with 24 hours, 12 hours 500, 12 hours 500. They need engineers and technicians, 300 to man, yes, to man the plant. But the small factory that I produce the plastics, the Indians, the expatriates are 15. And the steel plant is about 15 times bigger than the platinum. So at the meeting, I told them, I'm not going to accept it. A Ghanaian, a politician, establishing my own business, and I don't have confidence in my own people. Hell no, I won't do it. My son agreed, my cousin agreed, my wife agreed. I said no, I will not. I will not allow 300 Indians to come and control 700 Ghanaians when a Ghanaian is paying. I won't do it. And 3 against 1 plus the Indians, so about 5 against 1. But of course, I'm the one paying. So I said no. So meet us halfway. Now they are coming in. I'm getting visas for 120 engineers to come from India. And the 180 will come from Ghana here. DC, I want you to bring some of your mechanical and electrical engineers. I don't know how they call it. In America, they call it intention. Yeah, let them come and train. And the good ones, I may employ them. So every year you come. I'm sharing this with you for you to know the importance of you sitting here. Don't be discouraged. You are the money makers. The pragmatic ones will always make more money than the tourists. That's why I'm so impressed with Reverend. I mean, giving details of it. I said to myself, why should I even be here? So believe in yourself that you can do it. You are going to establish your own business one day, but you have to start from here. A beautiful lady here said you have you can come for loans and grants. See, if you are smart and you have the grant the first year, whatever money you have to save it. You have to save it. Then student loans. Sometimes, I don't want to give you bad advice.
Distinguished Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, former... Hi, can you hear me? If you are on a platform with such honorable members, you have to give them their flowers. And I am privileged and humbled today to share the stage with such distinguished members. Please, it's late in the day, so permit me to stand on the existing protocols and say a good morning to you and hello to the students present here. I bring you warm greetings from the Students' Loan Trust Fund, and it is both an honor and a privilege to join you today as a speaker at this Tech Eminence and Innovation Summit. I would like to begin by commending the Ghana National Union of Technical Universities and Campus Style for partnering to provide this powerful platform for innovation and creativity. The panel is testament to the effort they put into organizing this program, and I would like to commend them for this effort. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this event today is Empowering Innovation and Creativity, Showcasing Skills for a Sustainable Future. And this theme resonates very deeply with the values of the Students' Loan Trust Fund. The Students' Loan Trust Fund, for those of you who have not heard about us, is an organization or an institution set up under the Ministry of Education to provide financial resources for the benefit of students of accredited tertiary institutions. In conformity with stipulations under the LCLTF Act, we are mandated to promote and facilitate the national ideals enshrined in Articles 25 and 38 of the 1992 Constitution. For extra perspective, Article 25 guarantees the right to equal educational opportunities and facilities, and Article 28 enjoins the states to provide equal access to education, to provide equal access to university or equivalent education where possible. And it is in pursuit of this mission to provide timely financial resources for the benefit of students that what we typically do is that we disburse loans to students across private and public accredited institutions. And under this government, over the last few days, I'm sure you've heard all the noise about the low fee stress policy. And under this government and under my stewardship, I'm happy to say that our scope has been expanded. And in addition to loans, we are providing grants under the low fee stress policy. The introduction of the no fee stress policy was born out of the recognition that tertiary education is important. It is important for the future competitiveness of any nation, but that is challenged by limited access to education, and which is brought about by challenges in financing. So the Students' Loan Trust Fund was thus tasked to bridge that financial gap and to mitigate the financial hardships that come with trying to access tertiary education. So the no fee stress policy is the umbrella policy, but it includes several sub-policies, one of it being the no academic fee policy. The second is that we have also been tasked with making available to students what we are calling the Student Loan Plus initiative. And the third is that we will also be implementing the free tertiary for persons with disability. In addition to all this, I have been instructed to explore how we can increase loan amounts for students and to increase coverage for students, and to also diversify funding options for teachers and nurses as well as technical students. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to say that for the 2024-2025 academic year, all 168 public tertiary institutions, and this includes all the 10 technical universities, will be reimbursed for their academic fees. Again, our name may say loan, and I have this question always. Our name may say Students' Loan Trust Fund, but this money is a grant, not a loan. My officers like to call it free money, but I think the free comes with conditions of you staying in school and doing right by us. So thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, at the Students' Loan Trust Fund, we believe that education is the bedrock of national development, and innovation is the engine that drives progress. And by providing financial support to students in technical universities, what we aim to do is to unlock the potential of Ghana's future leaders, inventors, and entrepreneurships. I think that I wrote, my speech didn't include this, but I think that I have some extra perspective I can share. I was privileged to be the manifesto spokesperson for business development and entrepreneurship in the lead up to the 2024 election. And I know outside of student financing, the government has provided other opportunities that I think that you can benefit from. And it will be a missed opportunity to not highlight those whilst I'm standing here today. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Apprenticeship Program is supposed to be a training program that is supposed to equip students with the technical and vocational skills to excel. It is being implemented now by the National Youth Authority. I know their portal is open, and I encourage you to take advantage of this. In addition to this, government also has made available what we call the Jubilee program, which is going to mentor at least 10,000 businesses every year. So you are sitting here with all the innovative ideas. What I'm doing is highlighting for you the government interventions that exist to support you as you seek to actualize your ideas. Ideas may be just that, but it takes some effort, it takes some support to turn them into tangibles. And I have no doubt that with the creativity, with the vision that is sitting in this room today, if I point you in these directions, you will be able to leverage these opportunities to be better. And again, I also like to highlight the 1 million coders program, which is an opportunity that's been made available to potential coders to better their skills. Again, the technical universities represented here are incubators of creativity and innovation. I've seen some ideas and projects being showcased outside, and for me it highlights the ingenuity and talent of our students. And I believe that if you are empowered with the skills you need, we would have a brighter and better tomorrow. The Students' Loan Trust Fund, as I've already indicated, is committed to supporting students in STEM fields, including technical and vocational education. And this is in recognition of the fact that you hold the key to Ghana's economic transformation and sustainable development. We believe that by investing in your education, we're investing in the future of our nation. The future of work, I've always held, is not of suits and ties. It's of practicality and it's of innovation. I think it's not of rote memorization and it's not of theoretical knowledge alone, but it is of applied expertise, which is why I think that technical university is the way of the future. It is the way for any government that is invested in the transformation of its workforce. I see here, seated here, the potential that Ghana has. I see here, seated here, the talent, the creativity, the skill set that we need to make Ghana what it is. And the innovators and creative thinkers here, for me, will let me sleep well at night, but it also highlights for me the importance of what we do, because it means that we cannot be cavalier about the provision of financial resources for technical institutions. And today, I reaffirm my word that as long as I remain Chief Steward of the Students' Loan Trust Fund, we will work daily to make available to you the resources you need to succeed. Distinguished guests, thank you very much. I'll leave it here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.